Alright guys, so today is the last day in Cairo for us, and we're leaving for a flight around 2:30 in the morning. So taking off in an hour or so to go to the airport. Kind of sad for sure. This has been the #1 thing to do on my travel bucket list, and I'm so happy I got to cross that off and to do it with my sister, which was pretty cool. I'm used to traveling by myself, so that made it special. Yeah, I mean, what do I say about Cairo? It's a beautiful place, welcoming place, and I met some cool people here throughout the week I was here. Funny people, from Uber drivers to tour guides to just strangers on the street. Yeah, Egypt has its own special vibe, and on a cultural level it is out there. I mean, from just their food to who they are as a people to the driving. Man, like, I've heard stories about it, you know, prior to coming to Egypt when I was researching Egypt, and to experience that yourself, it's like one of the guys said when I was trying to put the seatbelt on, it didn't work. One of the Uber drivers was like, "Yeah, that doesn't work, man. Like, we just pray and we're good. We don't wear seatbelts here in Egypt." But yeah, definitely a rush every time we got in a car. But eventually you get used to it, you know. Even crossing the road was like a life or death situation. And it's just crazy how they, you know, they can drive so bad but so good. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. I did not see an accident once while I was here, which is insane. But yeah, from the pyramids to the Egyptian Museum. Oh, the one thing too about the Egyptian Museum is that they are opening up a new one that they just built and moving everything from the Egyptian Museum to the new one, and I think that opens up in November of this year, 2022. So that'll be cool for anyone coming, you know, later on this year. To check out, and I would say definitely check out the Egyptian Museum. But man, other than that, I'm definitely gonna miss this place, and I'm definitely happy I got to cross the #1 thing I wanted to do when it comes to traveling off my bucket list. So yeah, see you on the next one. Oh, and one more thing, Egypt is absolutely 100% safe to travel to. Anyone I told when I was coming to Egypt, you know, they were so concerned, like, what are you doing traveling there? It's so dangerous, da 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 da. It's not like that at all. I did not, you know, there wasn't a moment I had where I felt unsafe. Even when I got lost with my sister traveling through these side streets in the neighborhoods of Cairo, I mean Giza, when we were in Giza, I didn't feel unsafe at all. Granted, you know, maybe because, you know, I was a male and whatnot, but you know, I read a lot about solo female travelers coming to Egypt, and I've never seen anything bad. So I mean, you do get the typical cat calling to women, I hear. I mean, it happened to my sister, and I was standing right next to her. But you know, what do you expect? You know, you get that anywhere you live in the world. It doesn't matter where you live. So yeah, I would say this, that 100% Egypt is safe to travel to. I've seen families there with their children from other countries, and yeah. So if you're thinking about coming and you're concerned about it, please don't be. Please come here, travel here. They want foreigners to be coming here to Egypt and spending money. You know, they depend on it. Really, a lot of people here in Egypt depend on tourism. It's really important to them, and they want people to feel safe, and they want people to come here. So, yeah, 100% safe to go.